people laughed at me. They laughed at me. My body weight went down to 198 pounds. I didn't even look like a bodybuilder anymore. You know, when I said I wanted to make a comeback, they laughed, called me delusional. All this, all that. Blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard. But I just want you to know one thing. If you have a dream and a goal and everything in your mind and something deep down in your heart, don't let it go. If that thing is burning down inside, you need to go back to that place, because I did it. And I'm glad I did.
What's up? So it's the next day. You know, usually I wouldn't film in the morning before work, mostly because I'm a grumpy person in the morning, dear. But yeah, like, I'm feeling pretty confident in this new diet plan, or whatever you call it. I'm only a day into this, and I already have really high confidence that I can maintain this for 5 or so weeks. And if we get to, I bet it will take, like, within 5 weeks of doing this, I bet it will take me down to, I don't know, maybe 200 pounds. And then and I mean, as soon as we get done with it, we're gonna have a cheat day. And then once we're around 200, we're gonna go back to like normal calorie deficit. So whatever my calories would be at 200 pounds maintenance, for a calorie deficit. And then for the finale or whatever, we're gonna do a peak week. So like, I'm serious, like, I'm gonna treat this like a bodybuilding show. So I'm gonna have like 2 weeks of eating like an absolute dinosaur, where I only eat very small portions of veggies and meat to get super lean. And it's not gonna be fun, but maybe it's a little experiment to see if I like bodybuilding prep. So basically, at the end of the finale, or like before it happens, there's gonna be 2 weeks of me eating super tight to get like all the water drained out, so that I'm you know, looking the best I can. But yeah, heading to work. I gotta leave at 2 p.m. at work, and then go coach at a meet. So I will see you guys later. I forgot to mention, so what is being real and authentic in today's world? If you know me, maybe sometimes I'm way too honest when it comes to talking about stuff, but I'm never gonna be one of them people that hides vulnerability and like all this stuff, because like men's mental health, and it's coming up pretty soon for the month and stuff like that. But you'll never see me use AI or use some type of AI slop as a profile photo or something like that, or some type of AI video of me on Facebook or of me on YouTube, and then be like, yeah, but it's just like cool because of tech. No, I hate AI. I think it's going to be the end of the world as we know it, You notice how in a lot of videos you're not noticing any AI videos on your feed? Well, I tell you what, they didn't get rid of AI on your feed. I'm telling you now, there is probably millions of very high influencers using it right now as we speak for their dancing videos or whatever. And I'm guaranteed that it's so good now that you can't even tell it's AI. Like, they could probably use AI, become a fat slob, not work out a day in their life with the millions of dollars they have, and they can make AI videos every single day, aging themselves year by year with a video, just to show you guys that they're still active or whatever on social media, when they're probably sitting on their couch doing nothing. I'm never going to make a fake AI video or fake videos of me posing. If I look like shit, I'm gonna admit that I look like shit. If I ate bad a week, I'm gonna admit that stuff. Like, I'm 100% honest when it comes to stuff. And yeah, sometimes I don't say it the nicest way, and sometimes I don't talk positive about myself, but that just shows how bad I want this shit. And there's not a lot of people out there, especially at my age, that are real and authentic anymore. Like, there's seriously people that have come up with their own self-diagnosis that won't even go to the gym because they're scared of people. Like, imagine being a grown-ass man over the age of 18, or a grown-ass woman that's scared of people, and that's why you can't hit your fitness and health goals. And then later in life, you're fat and gonna die soon. And you're like, man, I probably should have just grew up a little bit and not been so scared of people at the gym. Trust me, there is more people worried about themselves and what they look like more than you working out. Like, and coming from someone that used to be fat and super insecure, and still am very insecure about myself, the best thing you can do in the gym is become friends with that big meathead guy or that big meathead woman, because they're going to give you literally the best advice. And if you take their advice, you're probably going to hit your goals a lot faster, and you'll probably make a good friend in the gym. Because literally the biggest, scariest looking people in the gym are actually the nicest, because they've been exactly where you're at. So never be scared to like talk to them type of people at the gym. And maybe like there's maybe a 2% chance they're a dick, but that's probably because they don't want their workout interrupted. But I'm just saying that, like, I'm an introvert as well, but also I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic man of faith, so like, I'm not just gonna turn down people when they talk to me. I'm gonna be a nice human being and try to make friends. Helicopter. Okay, my boss gave me a chair for free, and this fucker is spinning out of control in the back while I'm going 80 miles an hour. I might get pulled over while it's spinning, because it's spinning so fast that someone's going to think that I put some type of fan or something on the back of my truck. Okay, so I'm heading to go coach. The chair's out. So that chair funny story. My boss, that's only 28 years old, last week I was like making a joke like, hey, can I buy this chair from you? How much is it? He's like 1,000 something. I'm like, $500, take it or leave it. And he's like, leave it, I'm not selling you my chair. Well, then he gets 2 recliner chairs in his office. He's like, I need to get rid of these chairs. So I was like, can I finally have this chair? He's like, yeah, go ahead, take it, I don't give a shit. So I took it, threw it in my truck, and so now I have a better chair for my office. So, hell yeah. And that chair reclines like all the way back, so that like it will help more with my back issues. Speaking of back issues, pause. That's not. Speaking of back stuff, though, pause again. I think that people need to realize that there is a difference between bodybuilding and powerlifting. I cannot believe that I have to make a statement about this, but I got asked about it today. Dude, you look so muscular, like why can't you do like 500 pounds on deadlift, squat, and bench? I maxed out everything in high school, and my goal in 2026 was to do more powerlifting stuff. But right now, I want to keep my body healthy, and powerlifting isn't the best thing to do when you're trying to keep your joints and everything intact. Oh, but you're only 21. Yeah, try being 355 pounds playing football for 4 years growing up while hitting growth spurts, and also powerlifting during that time. My whole entire knees and body are messed up from doing all this shit. It's not like just because I have lots of muscle, I can just be the next Brian Shaw. Oh, but like Ronnie Coleman, no. Do I look, why are you comparing me to Ronnie Coleman, first off? Ronnie Coleman, no one's ever going to redo what Ronnie Coleman has done, like ever. Like, I don't think anyone's ever gonna look as good as him, and I don't think anyone's ever going to win 8 Olympias in a row, like, unless it's the next 10 years. Like, I could see Andrew Jack, if he gets bigger, being the next Ronnie Coleman, but the competition and everything is so high in bodybuilding, it would be a miracle just for like Nick Walker or someone to win Mr. Olympia again. Like, I don't think people realize how genetically gifted you have to be, how disciplined you have to be with every single day. Like, it's nuts. Like, just the shit that I've achieved by getting from fat to now is a miracle by itself, and I only can thank Jesus for that. And yeah, bodybuilding and powerlifting is 2 completely different things. That's why Brian Shaw, Eddie Hall, none of them guys would even get close to winning a Mr. Olympia or anything. And Mr. Olympians cannot even get close to being a world strongman. I do think, though, that bodybuilders have a higher chance to win stuff in powerlifting. I'm not saying I'm weak. I'm really strong at a lot of lifts. But, like, max lifts on everything, that's just something I have to train and work for a whole year, which I am dedicating this year to just being healthy and getting shredded. So maybe 2027, that's the year we do powerlifting. And hell, it will be cheaper for me to enter a powerlifting meet than a bodybuilding show, because I can bulk up to whatever weight and just work my ass off on certain lifts. And it's, I think an entry fee is literally like $500 or $200 depending on the show. So yeah, but so that's it. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock at night. I still have to do cardio and edit video, so yeah, my day usually every single day for me don't end exactly until 11 to midnight with how much shit I'm doing, but I know that this will all pay off. I just need to quit having such a bitch mentality of like, oh, I don't look good, I'm always fat, I have so much loose skin, like, even if I do get shredded, like, am I even gonna look good? Like, all this shit coming into my head, but, you know, like, I have to keep going regardless, because it's like, I have to push myself, and this new diet or whatever, technically fasting 2,000 calories a day, you know, like, usually I would be like, nope, going straight to bed, fuck it, I'll do the 2 videos, I'll just edit 2 videos in a row tomorrow, to catch up, and then I will, skip my cardio, you know, and go straight to bed, you know, but sometimes you just gotta say fuck it and do it anyways. No matter if your genetics are shitty, no matter if you are delusional or not, you just gotta keep going, like, I might not be a bodybuilder in the future. That's like my dream, but like, if I get down to like 190 or something and my genetics aren't it, then they aren't it. Like, but I have so much loose skin and body fat that I can't really tell if I'll be good or not, because like, I got body fat all over my legs, and I got body fat all over my lower body and my stomach and stuff like that.